So just made that final pass, but yeah, you see the passing. Yeah, as you mentioned before, Gary, Liverpool have been better on the ball. Man United have looked dangerous in terms of pacing behind. A couple of occasions, maybe this is another.
It's a nice touch from Fred. And the ball for Rashford, not far off being as good as some of the Liverpool passing. The whistle has gone. Rashford wants to try, understandably. Suddenly emerged from the shadows of the game, the difficulties of the game, and trying to play against Thiago. Gives Liverpool midfield something to think about.
That threat's there, no doubt.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm Hayden, your host, Wheelie, for this special episode of the Football for Life show and our watch along for the Manchester United, the Liverpool versus Manchester United game at Anfield. Sorry, I'm coming to you guys a little bit late, but here we go. We're at least here for the foreseeable future. And yeah, it's 0-0 and it's about 18 minutes gone. It's been really good so far, I think. It's been high energy, and it's really good to see two good teams. Liverpool have made a confident start, I think. It's really good to see Thiago get an extended run in the team finally. And we've gone with a really strong lineup tonight as Thiago knocks the ball out of play. Here we go. So Thiago knocked it out for a throw-in.
Stand next to him and stop him getting the ball for 5 minutes. He hasn't got any other defensive duties to do.
Let me get the stream up.
Most important defensive duties of the whole team, though.
Absolutely.
So Thiago showing signs of running the show.
Throw in from Man United. Shaqiri has got had the ball a number of times today and has looked really confident, really creating spaces. Robertson, cross out, cut out by Lindelof. Shaqiri into Mo Salah, who's held off McTominay for a second, but tripped over as he's lost the ball in the box. No appeals for anything like a penalty. Thiago out on the left here. Cuts it out to Wijnaldum, who plays it in back to Thiago in the number 6. Shaqiri, Wijnaldum. Mo has run. Oh, Mo just rolled his defender there and has it out. Forces it out for a throw. Trent with the throw in. Out to Firmino, who plays it out to Henderson. And now to Robertson again. Now out to Mane. And Mane's just facing up Wan-Bissaka here. Cuts inside and plays it back to Robertson.
Robertson. Still going. Shaqiri shot.
Oh. Shot from Shaqiri deflected. Corner. Looking really confident so far. He's just hit it. It's come off. We played it short. That's a byline. Trent has won a corner off of Bruno Fernandes.
One is on again. Shaqiri wants to go and get it. It's a little move inside Fred. Towards the near post.
Thiago. Whipped in by Trent. Oh. Away by Pogba. Wan-Bissaka has now got the ball into Martial. Those iconic gloves he wears. Just the crossfield pass. So poor from Man United. Trent pings it out to Mane. Firmino cuts inside. So Bobby cuts inside, takes a deflection off of probably Lindelof's leg, I think it is. It's incredible play here. Lindelof's excellent block. He's come back to Salah. He's hit it on the half volley from miles out, and it kind of screws outwards towards the right-hand corner. This side.
Something that associate with him. It's opening from the left foot. That does feel different. You can come inside, maybe on the right foot, shoot, open the game up. But it's slightly different on the right. Yeah, I think it's a tough ask. Just to play. He's not even right at midfield either. He's right wing. He's having to chase Robertson back all the way.
Robertson's cross unattended. Mistake by Maguire. Shaqiri.
Out to Trent.
Shaqiri's there again.
Shaqiri. Deflected off of Fred, I think. Alright, hit Martial and deflected out. Played back to Alisson. Ball out to Fabinho.
They've had to shoehorn him into the team because obviously he was excellent at Burnley and has had a reasonable run in the team.
That is the case, but
yeah, Fabinho out to Wijnaldum, to Robertson. Mane, just the pace. He's just a spark, a really excellent spark. There's always that burst of pace, just really electrifies you. Robertson's throw. You might actually be able to hear the audio in the background. I'm not used to doing this, so like I'm learning as I'm doing this.
It's comfortable for the two midfield men who we pointed out.
So for those that are curious, I will at half time, so in about 20 minutes, I'm going to invite my co-host on. We're gonna try and do a phone call, and have it go live for you guys, so we can discuss the game so far. I think it's been positive. Oh, Martial's down injured here. It looks like he's taken a bit of a knock. Looks like he's hit his tailbone. Yeah, well, I mean, Martial jumps for a header. Shaqiri just ducks, basically, and Martial falls over his back.
Turning up or not, because they can't put a pass together yet through midfield, and that would be a bit of a worry if I was only going to Solskjaer. Yes, having less of the ball, not a problem, but when you get the ball, you have to show authority and play. We haven't done that yet. And again,
wow. Dangerous pass because Mane's got it in. Out to Wijnaldum.
Oh, Wijnaldum's absolutely rocketed that. Shaqiri's got the ball.
Shaqiri
takes a shot again. It just. Wow, massive mistake from Maguire there. Takes two really poor touches, allows Firmino in. The ball's played back across. Narrowly misses the Liverpool player.
They've won the league. They won the Champions League the season before.
Oh, we're pressing really well here. Manchester United just not being able to hold on to possession in their own, even in their own penalty area.
Extra confidence that they can go on, and after 7 lean years, they've had the 7-year itch, haven't they? Seeing the likes of Manchester City and Chelsea and Leicester, and of course Liverpool hold the trophy up that was almost theirs at least every other year in the Premier League since it started. But what United were
Wan-Bissaka with the throw in.
About this is sustain the success, retain the title, and it's not easy. And Liverpool are finding that.
You know, I think this is a really pivotal game. Obviously, it's not just because it's a game against Man United, because that makes it a huge occasion, but it's the fact that because of the way that the congested season has unfolded so far, we have dropped points, we have lost crucial players. Teams have been able to make ground on us, and we are we are slightly, we are off the top at the moment. We are 3 points off the top. If we win today, we go level, and we can keep ourselves in this title race. Ball pinballing around. Oh, Maguire tries to go on a brilliant mazy run and just puts it and rolls the ball all the way out of play. Have we got another person watching? Oh, and they've gone again. Match stats, guys. This match. So 8 shots for Liverpool, 0 on target, touches in the opposition box 15, and we've had 73% possession. Let's get some of those shots on target, guys, instead of having some of them go over the top of the bar. But again, it's showing that we're really making an effort here. We are bossing it with possession, but we're also doing something fairly meaningful with the possession when we have it.
It's a free kick against the Liverpool man.
Free kick to Man United. Apparently a foul by Genie. It's interesting with him, isn't it?
Barcelona and others. We haven't had too much defending to do.
Big height advantage, though, you'd say, with Manchester United. Pogba, McTominay, Maguire there.
Fernandez to take. Trying to muscle his way through. It's gone all the way around the back. Finally, half cleared by Salah.
Half.
Fernandez curved one down the line. Quite got his radar working as yet, but as Harry was saying, Manchester United's away victories have often started with the pretty shabby first half, and suddenly they find that the game changers change the game. They've got a number of those.
You've mainly been looking left in this first half, but when you do look right and Manchester United do attack.
At the moment, I'm not minding Henderson at centre back. He's not been playing well at all. He's not been playing badly at all.
Half an hour almost gone by without Liverpool scoring. Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, out to Robertson. It's just come off his toe and gone behind. Half an hour gone, basically, in this first half.
Alexander-Arnold actually is one of the players who was a substitute that day. He took part the last time Liverpool lost a home game in the Premier League. From April 2017 to Crystal Palace.
Look at that. 3 assists in 26 Premier League games. Plus Trent. He's amazing, but he's been out of form recently.
Into McTominay.
Bruno Fernandes. Ball for Pogba there, but just overcooks it, and Pogba's never getting there. Alisson catches comfortably and rolls it out into midfield, and Wijnaldum takes over. Shaqiri had held on to possession but has lost it. Fernandez has got the ball. He's a dangerous player, and foul's been given against Fabinho. That's frustrating. I love Fabinho. He just, if he can win the ball, he wins it. If he can't, he's just like, well, sod it, take him out. Really like it, actually. I think he does a really good job of this.
Even though it's not from a position that you would say it's dangerous.
Solskjaer has been saying his team is now stronger, both physically and mentally. Sort of toughed out the first half an hour here. And looking to maybe pounce himself. Misjudged by Alexander-Arnold.
Misjudged from the corner. Bloody hell. That from the free kick. Ball comes in, goes over the top of Trent. Maguire does manage to read the bounce, chest it, but he's offside.
against Salah.
I'm making them take the goal kick again, by the looks of things. Right. Start back to Alisson, the goalkeeper. Out to Robertson, Henderson. Awkward ball. At the moment, it's just we're losing a lot of ground in the middle of midfield. Oh, what? A free kick's been given against Shaqiri, and Shaqiri has been booked. Edge of the penalty area. Shaw was running through there. That's very soft.
Just started to grow a little bit this last 2 or 3 minutes, Manchester United.
Shut up, Gary Neville. Come on, man.
It's come from Liverpool really trying to play from the back. I think if Liverpool pressing Manchester United, we saw Harry Maguire a few minutes ago, but a couple of times Liverpool now, they always play from the back.
There's such the readiness for all the other teams to attack us and criticise us.
Shaqiri, there was a block coming in from Fabinho. He's got a booking. Manchester United have got the subsequent free kick within range.
Oh, and it's in Bruno Fernandes' range as well.
The home side, two centre halves are the best defenders in midfield. Fabinho and Henderson.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bloody hell. That literally made my heart drop. Ah, Fernandes with the free kick. Oh, bloody hell. That's close. Really close. Oh, it's like half an inch. Oh, it's like half a foot off. Bloody hell. Scary. And that's just from us playing out from the back. And ball out. Mo's running. He's it bobbles up and Bobby hits it and it just scuffs into the path of the keeper. What a pass. Mo just absolutely tears away there. Dances left and right. It comes away slightly from Mo and Bobby hits it and it just snatches at it in many respects. And it just bobbles into the hand of the goalkeeper. Rashford in behind. Trent over to cover. Snuffed him out. Oh, Pogba. Oh, yes, Hendo got a foot in. Hendo got a foot in and killed it. Made sure that the ball didn't come back. This game is back and forth, man. I'm loving it. Mane out. Mane got the ball here. Into Bobby. Bounces back. Trent's kept the ball.
Just been enough, we feel, from Manchester United's perspective, to suggest that if they do get the counter-attacks going, Liverpool might be in more trouble than, for example, Gomez and Van Dijk were in the middle of the defence.
That's the thing, without Van Dijk, without Gomez, we are susceptible to a counter-attacking style of football because we just don't have that same pace at the back anymore. So they are getting into the game because we just don't have that covering pace.
Was smuggled forward by Pogba. Thiago. Up to Salah. Firmino. Shaqiri, but Fred puts up the barricades. Martial strong in possession and quick too. Great work by Anthony Martial.
Loving it by Fabinho. Just takes out Martial there and wins the ball confidently, powerfully. Now it's out to Thiago. Plays a crossfield ball to Robertson. Robertson out to Mo on the edge of the box. Still got possession, Mo. Wijnaldum on the edge of the box. Mo pings it out to Henderson.
Mane out on the right. cutting through the middle of Wijnaldum's there. And they get it back to Sadio Mane again. It's another move of some promise from Liverpool.
Struggling to sustain attacks at the moment, Liverpool. When they attack and the ball is lost, so good normally at winning the ball back. And that's what we've seen in the first 15-20 minutes. Just now, when Manchester United win the ball on the edge of the box, that first pass is out.
McTominay with the ball. We're just waiting for the moment to press, basically.
Just for the record, 5 of the last 8 Premier League meetings have been drawn.
5. Oh, apparently there's a statistic there. 5 of the last 8 games have been draws between Manchester United and Liverpool.
Sustaining attacks. Graham mentioned it earlier in the studio, and you repeated it. 2 best defenders in midfield for Liverpool to sustain attacks are Henderson and Fabinho, and they're both playing centre backs. Has a massive impact on this team. It just means they're lightweight when they do give the ball away in that midfield. Supports the theory that you have a better chance if you're Manchester United to come here, score goals, and win a game.
I do love the Liverpool Twitter response with Thiago. It's just everything he seems to do is just approaches a near orgasmic level, just because some of it is just so effortless. You know, you really do. Oh crap! Ball. Sorry, I've just lost total audio with my controller here. My setup basically is that I'm.
Ooh, I think it could have been outside because that trailing.
I'm using. I'm watching the game through my PlayStation 5. Ball. I mean, like, we lost possession. Ball came over. Basically, Rashford was almost in, and Alisson basically came out, jumped, and put his knee up, and won the ball. And it was called for offside, but there was a chance it was actually onside. But really, really great covering work by Alisson. Shaw goes down, and Mo is angry. Mo was actually in a really confident position at the edge of the box, just broke into the area, and the ref blows. And you're thinking, come on, man, like.
Accelerations there when he goes forward. He just gets into the challenge really quickly against Man.
Wasn't even something Mo did wrong.
Maybe.
I think the amazing, after that horrendous injury that he had a couple of years ago, that he retained his pace when he came back.
It's frustrating. I mean, it's like we're having these chances and we're not putting them away.
Rashford again, the flag stays down.
Rashford in here. Oh, Rashford plays it across the edge of the area, across the penalty box. Ball comes it like pass from Wan-Bissaka into Rashford. Rashford is miles offside. The refs and a linesman take forever to put the flag up. Man U have had 7 offsides in this game, and when they're then playing the ball across the penalty area, it's into no. There's no one on the other end of the on the other end of the pass. There's no one breaking into the box, which is good for us because it means that it still remains 0-0, and they're not getting consistent chances, and they're not making our keeper work. But I'm concerned at the fact that when we're going forward, yes, we're making chances and we're playing really good balls and making really good looking moments. We're not actually being able to take those chances yet. Shaw covering again. There's a crossfield ball again. Oh, lovely trick by Fabinho there. Hooks it back from the defensive line into the midfield line. Wijnaldum out to Robertson now into the last 5 minutes before half time.
Colossus in a Premier League game.
It's so bizarre watching one of the most important games of the season with no crowd, no people in the crowd, no crowd. It just this atmosphere would be in any ordinary year would be unbelievable.
Pulled out by Pogba.
because of what it means. You know, the fact that like,
Filling in the
you know,
storage there.
we have to win to go level at the top. And you know, the atmosphere of like the two clubs' rivalries against each other, the fans' rivalries against each other. Paul Tierney, the ref today.
Because there were two of them.
God, this feels a bit exhausting. Fred bounced off Fernandez and back to McTominay. Pressing triggered by Firmino.
Might be going in thinking we've not done a bad job here despite not having very much of the ball.
No doubt, Martin. If you said to Ole Solskjaer, nil half time, they took it, but they're on the attack.
Pogba here. Lovely defensive work by Thiago. Wijnaldum with the ball into Shaqiri. Out to Trent, who tries to ping an impossible ball through to Salah. I say impossible ball, but knowing Trent, you know, he's entirely capable of just doing about anything on the ball. Really incredible talent. You know, I find it exciting when he tries these balls because it's like, okay, even if it doesn't come out, he might try another one in 5 minutes and it might come out perfectly and it might set up a brilliant goal. You know, it might be a 25-yard ball to feet or to directly the right part of someone's head for them to score an amazing header. Like, you know, he has this unbelievable talent, and it's just frustrating to see him out of form recently.
The games that I played in, typical of this one, where for half an hour Liverpool were far better than United, I would say. For the last 15 minutes now, have just come into this game. It's more equal.
He's been quite understated in his pre-match comments. He said, we haven't really set the world on fire, although we're top of the league. There's still room for improvement to match the consistency of the team that Jurgen Klopp has put together. But they're closer.
They are, and it's not that you're watching this match. In Liverpool, we've seen them for 2 years, absolutely sensational. But this is not the Liverpool of the last 2 years that we're watching, even here today. They're not playing badly, but they're not at the level.
Yeah, it's true. We're not at. Gary Neville's just made a point saying, you know, we're not the Liverpool of the last 2 years, and that's true. I mean, look, we do look more tired, or we are missing. We are missing a level to us that we've had since Van Dijk and Gomez went out.
Salah. Challenge, need a bit of help. Pogba against McTominay, I think.
Mane on the edge of the box. And there! Okay, immediately the ref pulls the flag up. That's really frustrating. Every time Man United go forward, they take forever to... takes forever for them to put the flag up. But with us, it's almost before the action even happens that they put the flag up.
To a point whereby they wanted to really go at it in that first half. Now they did. They've just not been able to capitalise on it. And now the game's just settled. The way to...
Gosh, Phil Spector's died. That's a weird headline to read.
Certainly Liverpool were quicker out of the blocks. Thiago in his home debut was pulling some strings.
Thiago does look very impressive today. And it's really nice to see Shaqiri playing with him as well. Right, there's half time, guys. I'm curious to see what people think about how that first half has been.
I was going to get a treatment. Treatment? You need counselling, bro.
Every road you've never traveled. Every dress you've never worn. Every breath you've never taken. Every story you've never heard. Every thrill you've never had. Every dish you've never tasted. Every beat you've never felt. Every welcome you've never known. Welcome to a journey you've never imagined. Saudi, welcome to Arabia.
Look at this. If those Jesse fools on the line come, we're going to do this dance.
Wow, I hate this. So okay, so because at the moment no one seems to be coming on, but you know there are lots of other channels that are doing probably a much better job than I. So this is me just starting out. So I decided to like go onto Twitter because that's always a healthy place to go. And LFC transfer room half time, Reds. What are your thoughts? Changes? And we've got 0172 says the front three need to wake up and be more clinical. I mean, it's not necessarily that they're not waking up and they're not being less clinical. The chances are dropping. There are just not chances being made for them. You know, there's no clear-cut chances. But I honestly think they look rather sharp. But then you get some of this other craziness. You get need to be clinical or guarantee we'll lose. That's from Jordan Donnelly. You know, what a bizarre comment. I mean, yes, obviously we need to be more clinical. I mean that goes. You know, I think that makes a lot of sense in the end. You know, that you can't really argue that. But then the guarantee that we'll lose. I mean, it wouldn't guarantee a win, but like maybe it just doesn't. Maybe my brain's not computing that, but I think it's a little bit pessimistic to say it guarantees us a loss. So and then obviously you get the normal Twitter doom scrolling. Cal says Firmino's contract in the bin. Yeah, because you clearly are not a Liverpool fan, mate. You can get in the bin.
We see beyond. Future is an attitude.
And then yeah, Firmino can't even kick a ball. Change the ref. Bring Jota.
I'm disappointed with Man United.
I'm really frustrated there. You know, Ben Webb says on the attack, and the ref just blew the whistle. Sound. That sums up that first half, actually, or certainly at least the ref's behaviour. He blew 6 seconds before the end of the allotted time, and we were on the attack, and we were on the edge of the box. Like, if that had gone the other way, there would have been absolute outrage.
If they want to win the league, you know, I
talked up Man United, and I think they were a good side, especially the counter attack. But they can't win the league playing as negative as that.
Roy, what do you think?
I think United have been dangerous. I know they've been cut offside 7 or 8 times, but I think that's been a good sign. It just needs to get one of them passes right. We said before the game, Liverpool are going to start quickly. They've got 10, 11 days off. They've not been quite at their best, but they're going to be out of the traps quick.
Actually, that last comment by Michael Richards actually was one of the very few that I actually agree with. I think he's a really good pundit, but like I think he's very biased towards City. But he was like, it's good to see him critique Man United because they were negative. Like, you know, Man United were.
Liverpool had the better of it.
Oh, yeah. My man could see that. I mean, Liverpool have done everything right until you get to the last third, which obviously is the most important bit, not getting shit off.
Just looking at the Liverpool chances here, Firmino had a great chance in the first half and it just bent wide. Usually amazing passes from Thiago and
Managed to put one of these away. Sorry? Are they going to rue the fact they haven't?
No, well, generally, and I hope I'm not tempting Providence, generally they find another gear kicking into the cup. I think Liverpool have been very good. I think the only thing missing is that
it's just that final moment. And sorry if my thought patterns are all jumbly. I can't necessarily coordinate my thoughts very well and multitask. But I think we've had a number of really, really good chances here. We're just watching Mo run down the wing again, and when he danced inside, and it, you know, Bobby just needs to hit that with more power, and it goes in. Yes, Man United have had chances. They have got caught offside 7 or 8 times, but they themselves haven't actually been that aggressive. They've occupied space, but they haven't really done much with it. You know, the free kick was probably their best chance of the game, and that did have me nervous. But
it's a warning sign. You know, you give away free kicks on the end of the box. United set piece.
Goalie was worried about that, wasn't
the keeper was worried, but it's no good.
Yeah, really did worry our keeper and our backline. But yes, it's still 0-0 here, and they're about to go out for the second half, coming out over the.
We all have different dreams, like going to Mars. But now Nando's is on Deliveroo. Everyone's dream come true. Deliveroo, here to deliver.
She thinks the sidewalk you walk on and turns it into a stage. Just like
when there's no need to plug in, why stop? New Toyota Yaris self-charging hybrid.
I was trying so many times, so many different companies, so many different roles.
I just couldn't find a job, but then someone suggested Indeed.
I was at home when I got the job offer. I was so excited. I was like, I actually got the job.
Indeed helped me get my career off the ground, Jimmy. Some things are hard to explain. They say you had to be there.
Well, what a lovely, image, mental image. A friend of mine liked some pictures I took of the local area from where I
365 days a year.
Took some pictures of
It's going to be less busy at the front of the train.
I went on a walk the other day and I took a load of pictures of the local area, and my friend basically got back to me once I showed her the pictures, and she was like, "Oh my god, they're so beautiful. You've got a really picturesque area around you." And she then told me that she got some daffodils, and I think it's a really sweet and lovely story. I'm excited to see what she has and what the daffodils look like in her room. I love nature, really. And actually, one of the upsides I found about these lockdowns, and you know, these have been going on for basically, isn't it something like in a month we would have been doing a year worth of lockdowns? But you know, there has been the chance to go for nice walks, especially for those people that live in the country. Obviously, obeying all the rules and staying 2 meters apart and taking a mask with you and all of these things. I think it has been nice that we've had this environment where we're able to sort of we're able to just enjoy the natural environment a bit more because we're not having to rush anywhere.
This recipe was handed down to me by my great.
Let me know in the comments what people have been doing with their lockdown time. I mean, I know some of people have just been working as normal, but I know a lot of people have been laid off and furloughed, and so they haven't really had anything else to do. You know, and I think those people, it'd be really interesting to get people's thoughts on, you know, fun things to do in lockdown. And I mean, I certainly have done a lot of cooking. I've been making a lot of I've been making a lot of family meals for the family, and really trying to discover a side of me that's about baking and about cooking and things like that. Sorry, I need to do that. I need to get off my phone. I have a real problem. I get really easily distracted by technology around me. And we're back for, well, there's the end of the adverts, so we're back for the second half in a few moments. Changes. I'm thinking about how we go forward with changes here in the second half, and here's the preview for the 7:15 game that they're showing on Sky, between it's the game at the Etihad between City and Crystal Palace. I'm trying to think about what we do in terms of a second half approach, going into, you know, the second half here. You know, what do we do in terms of transfers? What do we do as in changing the actual system itself? I personally don't think that we will do too much in terms of formation. I think the squad that we've put out. No, I'm not. The way that these things work is that you can't necessarily just film the actual game. So I've got the game on. Well, I wouldn't be able to upload the video because Negative Dreams talks in the comments. He's saying, "Could you please show the game?" Well, the problem is that, like, because of copyright issues, if I
when it's laid back, when it's laid back, but when you say expected, is it a rule or just expected?
Yes, yeah, should play it at least a minute.
Is that a law then? Is that a rule?
As much as a law can be.
So it's not early, but it's blowing when the ball is laid back before it's struck. Slightly frustrating for Liverpool.
Because it was, what do you think, Mike?
team are out for the second half, doesn't look like there's too many changes.
I think we're clutching there.
No, I know I have 6 subscribers, but
Do you think Manchester United would be quite happy with the draw?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Wouldn't I get copyright strikes? I mean, I did a stream the other day and I had FIFA playing and I got, you know, and it was just a group of me and my mates and I got copyright striked. So I had to try and deal with that. But I'm slightly worried that I would get copyright striked or fined for showing unlicensed content or whatever, content that's not my own.
goals and not too many.
Maybe okay. I mean, maybe I'll do a little. I'll film a little bit of it in about 5 minutes or so. Ball.
Executed as well as it can be. Two top teams.
Yeah, I don't think there's any need to change anything squad wise for this second half. So, reminder of the Liverpool team: Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Henderson, and Robertson as the back four. Well, Robertson in. Oof. Salah, Firmino, and Mane with Shaqiri, Wijnaldum, and Thiago in midfield.
Would you agree with what Micah said at halftime, Gary?
The United team is De Gea, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, McTominay, Pogba, and Fernandes, and then the front three, and then it's Martial and Rashford playing.
Back on the right hand side.
Ball with Thiago. I think, you know, if we just get another clear-cut chance, a ball from Shaqiri or ball from Thiago or whatever, I think we'll end up taking it. Personally, I think we can be clinical in those moments. Yes, we've not been scoring well recently, but I think it's not like we've totally abandoned our ability to score of late.
In that first half, it's just lacking that extra bit of quality. Manchester United on the counter attack, it's not taking that pass a little bit early. Liverpool in and around the box just need that little bit of quality.
Here's Shaqiri.
Shaqiri on the edge of the box, flicks it out to Salah on the right hand side, plays it back to Trent. Plays it back to Salah. Salah cuts inside, plays it out to Shaqiri. Shaqiri plays across. An incisive ball. Mane hooks it, hits the defender. Possible handball. It's come out to the edge of the area. It's been scrambled free. It's out to Robertson now. Mane up against Wan-Bissaka. Kills him there with pace, but Wan-Bissaka gets a toe in. And it's just been cleared upfield. And it's back under the stewardship of Robertson. Alisson out to Trent. Salah's in here. Played in by Trent. Oh, come on, ref. Maguire's basically pulled Salah down there, and it goes against Mo.
For a goal here in his Leicester days.
Cavani looks like he's possibly warming up in the second half. He's there wearing a bib on the side of the pitch.
Against Liverpool, we played against them twice for Napoli and twice for PSG.
Ball's been hooked over, cleared by Trent. Pogba headed it back into the attacking line. Martial's cut the ball back across the penalty area, but now the switch is on. Ball's fallen into the path of Mane. Mane's got the header away, and it's out to Salah. Mane hit the deck pretty hard there. Managed to get that header away. It was a wonderful ball, just knocked long from our defensive line, and it went all the way through, drifted kindly for Mane, and Henderson, Thiago. Oh my God, he's just so good. Robertson out to Mane. Mane into Shaqiri, who's flicked it back to Mane. Cut it across. Oh, trickled behind for a corner. Wan-Bissaka there could have easily given away a penalty there. I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? You know, if our players go down, are they just called a diver? If there's legitimate contact, are they actually even going to get it? You know, because you know, it could very well have just been, you know, if he goes down, he gets called a diver. But if there's contact, then he should go down, because otherwise it's not going to be, the attention's not going to be drawn to it. But as it is, there wasn't particularly that much contact, and he didn't go down. He was honest and tried to go through goal, on goal himself. Trent's got it on the right-hand side. Just takes one touch, and it's all the power comes out of it because it hits the Man United defender. And
first half, which, according to our statisticians, is the most he's ever been caught offside in one Premier League game.
Wow, Rashford was caught offside 4 times in that first half, the most he has ever been caught offside in any Premier League game ever that he's ever played.
United player.
Pogba puts it towards infield. McTominay quickly to Rashford. He's got runners to the left. One of whom is Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes now has got the ball. Wonderfully defended by Trent. Held off by Trent, and now Trent has just knocked it out for a throw-in.
Kind of move. Manchester United didn't have a shot on target in the first half. That's the first time since December of 2019 when they were beaten at Watford. And that's in the Premier League. Not exactly passive, but the risk-taking in the final third, or the quality of the final third, hasn't quite been up to the standard of the position in the table of the two teams.
You know, I was talking to a friend earlier today. I was talking about
who does look a very confident central defender.
Excellent the first half.
Ball comes out to Martial, played into Fernandes, and again, Fabinho is just a dominant centre half. Just slides in, wins that ball, and comfortably puts it out for a corner. Right. Don't forget, Maguire and McTominay are 2 big guys here. So is Pogba. Come on, we just need to defend this properly. Cleared away by Thiago. And we can counter here. Ball out over the top. Salah nods it down. Salah. Oh. Shaw's just closed him out there, and it rolled back to De Gea in the end on the counter. So, and now it's back the other way. Ball out to Pogba. Match winner on against Burnley the other day. Wijnaldum. Thiago's got the ball. Just out to Trent. It's just slowed down a bit here. We're just slowing the play down. Shaqiri to Henderson. Now Thiago. Scoops the pass to Shaqiri, who nods it down, and it comes out to Salah. It then feeds back to Shaqiri. Salah on the edge of the penalty. Plays it inside and is pulled down. Ref says nothing of it. Trent, just tries to go for a shot there on goal.
Just that conviction in the attack. I think this Liverpool team at the moment struggling for goals.
This is weird.
Things happen quickly. Even fullbacks when they put them crossing, they do it without thinking. It's just extra touch, extra pass, making sure things are knocked into each other. Pace has almost gone off the attack.
It's like it's just like we're overthinking the art of attacking, and we're just becoming stifled. Maguire. Interesting fact there. Klopp's never lost 2 Premier League games in a row. Since his Dortmund days. Pogba. Possession goes back to Lindelof. Back out to Pogba. Closed down by Bobby, but goes past him. Ball comes forward from Wan-Bissaka and just trickles out and just goes back to Alisson. Now we play again. Henderson has the ball now. To Fabinho.
Won the Champions League shortly afterwards.
Trent just plays it out to Shaq, who played it to Salah, and now it's back to Trent, to Fabinho, to Henderson, back out to Robertson, who tries to look for the give and go, receives a chipped ball from Thiago, and McTominay just kicks the ball out from underneath Robertson. This is getting exhausting now. This is getting really, really frustrating.
Close the middle off to stop the front three, and then the fullbacks will go outside and provide the ammunition for the goals. It's not quite happening, the clicking at the moment.
It's just not. Don't even know what's going on here. We're just not clicking at all.
Thiago. Cavani getting called back by the Manchester United bench. Shaqiri. On by Rashford, but Martial realised it wasn't going to happen.
I'm not surprised that Cavani's coming on. The clearest signal a manager can send his players on the pitch about the intent. It's bringing on an attacking player. Coming on Solskjaer senses that an hour in, this is the period of the game he would have wanted to get through the first hour at Anfield, and then you can think how you can go and win the game.
Alexander-Arnold. Switch to Andy Robertson again. Firmino coming in.
Oh, Firmino! Corner off the back of Maguire. That was almost it. What? Have they not given a corner?
The delicious cross. Can't really afford to touch it. Lindelof at the near post, and Maguire at the back post is stretching.
Firmino. So that is the fullbacks at their best.
He's doing it early, Mark, when you see that ball come to Robertson there. There's no thought in his mind. Just get that ball.
Looks like Matic and Cavani are coming on. The bizarre thing is I don't know who we have to bring on. We've been so badly damaged by injuries. You know, and the players that we're playing are clearly low on confidence. You know, I was asked, about whether we could go for the title again. I think we could have when we had Van Dijk and when we had Jota and when we had Gomez. you know, you would have
Manchester United
Fabinho higher up the field. You'd have Henderson higher up the field.
lead with full blood and
You'd have a more blood and thunder team as
cool
and I don't
way.
ball chipped over Bobby and Bobby's fouled the defender. You know, and I think at this point, you know, we're doing insanely well to just fight at the top of the table. Fight at the top of the table. And I don't know if we can do this. I don't know if we can keep going. I think we can. I think we can. I think every game we play, and this is, you know, 3 games in a row now that we've struggled to score. 4 games in a row we've struggled to score, and this is a real problem for us. As we've gone over the hour mark in the game, 61 minutes played. But my confidence has been knocked. And now I think we can still win this, and I see signs of us possibly pulling something out here. But this is getting tough, and it's hard to not let your head drop. Salah's just put it wide. It's like an inch wide. Bobby kills Fred with a trick. Mo takes a touch, brings it back onto his other foot, tries to bring it back onto his other foot again, and hits it. And it just, instead of snapping at it and watching it go in, it goes out for a corner. And it's just headed over and gone out the other side. And that looks like another corner to us.
It really was. It can happen. That type of ball. Just gets under it at the back post, Fabinho.
It's going to be an in-swinger from Trent. Ball comes in, headed out. Just ball out to Salah. There's only 2 people in the box. Out to Mane at the back stick. Gone past him. Come out to Shaqiri, who's lifted it back in. Salah's hooked it. Just trying to keep possession here. Out to Fred. Fernandez. And it's been... Thank goodness this guy's passing's not been... He's been slightly off it, thankfully.
It's been a new addition to the coaching staff, Darren Fletcher, who I saw at a Manchester United game earlier this season. He was telling me how much he's loved coaching. He was doing the under-18s, maybe the youth team then. And also long after, he was really full on, Gary, about becoming a coach. I don't think he was convinced when he stopped playing that was the role forward, but he's fallen in love with it.
Yeah, no doubt when he's playing, he's a thinker about the game, loves the game, suited to being on the training pitch. Even though he is good on the microphone as well.
Trying to impose themselves on the match further forward. Bruno Fernandes, his sort of range.
Comfortably saved, but a shot from Bruno Fernandes.
He's always going to ignore the runners.
Finally, a Manchester United shot on target. Alexander Arnold. A bit too strong for Salah. Thought he was just going to maybe roll past the England man. Rashford. And Alisson. Cavani might have a shot over here. And then he goes to the ground.
Nice foul by Fabinho there. Stops Cavani from being able to have a shot on target.
just couldn't hit it first time, Cavani. Some really good passing behind John Henderson to Fernandez's run. The goalkeeper's there, and he just can't hit it first time, so he has to dribble round Fabinho. Cynical one.
Cynical, but good. Very necessary there. Fabinho was booked for that. And now there's a free kick.
Too far out, you would think, for Bruno.
Whether they still place the ball with the valve in the right position. It used to be whether it's a pad or a phase.
Gosh. Rashford looks to be taking this one. Because, no? Okay, he's looking over it with Fernandez. Well, Fernandez can hit it with either foot. I mean, he's particularly right-footed, isn't he? And then Rashford might be... Yeah. Rashford for power, hits it, hits the wall, bounces out. Yeah, Rashford's put his foot through that. Driven back, lifted back in by... I didn't see who that was. But...
He could have been in trouble, actually. Wan-Bissaka continued to go for the ball. Rash and reckless, only against the ball.
You see Luke Shaw looking at that ball at the back post.
Fernandez quite able to get there.
Shaqiri just gets control of the ball. Mo's still got possession. Good of Mo to keep like that. Crossfield pass out to Shaqiri, who first time rolls it in. Eases it into a channel. But wasn't enough power, wasn't enough speed, and Mo wasn't able to get onto it again to receive that pass back.
Move into the final quarter.
Final quarter of the game. 25 minutes left.
It's here for the winning. Liverpool and Manchester United. Alexander-Arnold.
It's so bizarre. It's like there's a lack of urgency or a lack of confidence with the forward passing. And God, I'm starting to feel a bit sick. It's not even like I fear Man United in this game. It's just I fear the fact that we won't score. It's so bizarre. You know, it's Trent's retained possession. There could have been a Man United counter-attack, but Trent has kept it. Salah's got the ball here. Shaqiri. And we still have the ball here. Robertson could do something. Rolls it out to Mane. Still got it. Still hooked it in. Saved comfortably by De Gea.
Leads to a Liverpool free kick.
Liverpool free kick, thankfully.
The way. Thought it would be a Liverpool ball.
I think he wanted the offside for the initial kick from David De Gea. That's why Alexander-Arnold made a bit of a mess of it. He thought the flag was going to go up.
This is the first meeting for a year, and there's another one to come next Sunday.
Oh, it wasn't a Liverpool free kick. It was a Man United free kick.
League games in between. Bruno Fernandes.
Again, I'm ended up going onto Twitter doom scrolling. You know, the question about what do we do with subs. Do we bring on someone like Origi? But he's only scored like from open play twice in 2 years. Ah, we have another comment. Hello, Ken A. Yeah, cool. It's good to have a Man United fan on. What do you think of the game so far? It's been a bit bizarre, hasn't it? It's been end-to-end at times. There's been some excitement, but it's also very often it's just petered out a bit, hasn't it? It's just lost its.
Gary Neville speaking fresh from a 0-0.
I mean, it's what you can say about a 0-0 game. It's just boring because there hasn't been a goal. There's not been something to commentate on. It's just most of these guys just misplacing passes for 90 minutes. Ball comes in from Fernandes. Pogba gets ahead to it, but it's so comfortable for Alisson. Rolls it out quickly to Trent. Now we could do something here. Mane has got the ball. He's charging down the wing here. Numbers are back though. Bobby reads it too late.
It was so incisive, so decisive. Game after game, season after season, really.
That's been a big problem, man. A lot of talk every week. Who's going to play centre back? Who knows how this game's going to finish? But on the ball there, Jordan Henderson, Fabinho, doing really well considering who they're up against.
Well, considering who we're up against and the attackers we're up against, I'm confident with having Henderson there at the back, and I don't mind this midfield. It just is dribbles through to Firmino again, and he doesn't get any contact on it. Just balls are going into the penalty box. Because they had packed it with defenders, it's ricocheting, deflecting, and it's just falling into weird positions. And no one can make a chance out of it. It's just so bizarre. We just don't... It's our front three really aren't clicking. I'm fine with our defensive options going forward. I think our midfield works with Thiago, Wijnaldum, and actually I like the addition of Shaqiri. Shaqiri's looked bright today, but it's just again it's this inability for the attacking line to be able to do anything.
Yeah, they played the reputation. Liverpool at this moment in time are there for the taking. Manchester United don't quite believe it yet in this game. Because if they were playing against anybody else, I'm pretty certain.
Curtis Jones is apparently coming on. That'll be good.
Without a defeat here. Liverpool obviously been fantastic over the last couple of years, and the magnitude of the games means United are holding back a bit.
And they knock you off the top if you lose.
Yeah. The problem is, if Liverpool were to score late on, you'd be really regretful that he didn't go for it, and that's the danger. The balance of a manager, and that's why you've got the pressure on them that they have.
I feel sorry for all the people, the fans around the world that have had to wake up at a ridiculously early time in order to be able to watch this game, because there really hasn't been a lot of chances. Like I said, it's literally been almost 2 hours of just knocking the ball around, losing it, getting it back, and doing it again, rinse and repeat.
Lindelof. I'd be delighted to come back with a clean sheet. Been a shabby replacement for him.
I thought Bailly would play. Just Liverpool's front three being as mobile as they are, and the way which has played in the last few weeks, but Lindelof's done well.
But here's Rashford. Cavani's in the middle. Fernandes making tracks as well. And here's Luke Shaw around the back of Liverpool. Fernandes.
Save from Alisson. Again, now Man United are feeling that they can actually get something from this. because we're basically toothless.
There's real potential in that move. Luke Shaw coming around the outside.
Luke Shaw overlapping,
The need to have a great goalkeeper.
cuts inside, and Allison, great save with his foot there. Fernandez is understandably very gutted about that. Jones for Shaqiri. Change. Bloody hell. Oh, 15 minutes of this grim fest left. God. Why does it have to be that like every other game has goals in it, and of late we just cannot score? And now Man United are committing foul throws. So that'll be fun. Because it's actually getting exciting now with some foul throws. Trent has the ball. Throw in.
Centre back of the back three, so not before and had joy as well.
There's a lot of speculation in the end. There haven't been too many surprises. Neither team has really been called out by a tactical switch from the other. They know each other so well. They all know what's at stake.
We'll just ask whether Manchester United would take a draw. Would you take a draw now?
I don't know if you're too disappointed now with the draw, but for both teams it will.
Cross from Trent. Mane has been overhit. Too long.
But listen, we talk about this game and he'll come out of it. Please, the both said maybe a draw now, both sides, but one team that will benefit will be Manchester City.
You know, I see a lot of people saying wake up to the guys, but it's not like that can actually do anything. But I guess as fans at this point, we're watching, we can't do anything we're not in the stadiums, we can't give them any confidence. Oh! Thiago from about 25 yards rifles one and forces a real save. Top corner from De Gea. What an absolute boss moment that would have been. First shot on target, if I can actually say that. We just need more people to take shots like that.
United substitute is warming up his Van de Beek. He was nowhere in sight.
It's a corner for Liverpool. 10 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go. No, it's not a corner. It's a free kick. Whipped in. Just takes a deflection. Comes out to Curtis Jones. He's an exciting player, isn't he? Just always looks to try and go forward. Bloody hell, this is tiring. Come on, what is... Robertson and Wijnaldum. Oh. Thiago taking a shot from the edge of the area. Screws wide.
Brilliant pass by Alexander Arnold to his mate at left back. It's not the better pass from Wijnaldum. It's a difficult one with Fernandez coming back in as well.
God, I feel like I've been playing the 90 minutes. Really exhausting.
Thiago 10 years ago when he was a new substitute in the Champions League final for Barcelona against Manchester United. Barcelona for the winners' medal. So I guess it was in his collection and he didn't kick a ball.
Oh, do you know what? This actually drives me mad. Every time one of these big games happens, the media overhype it, or we as fans really hype it, and then it becomes a really drab game. It usually happens with Liverpool games when it's like us versus Chelsea or us versus Man United. It's like it ends up being 1-1. Like it's hardly a classic, or it's like a 1-0, or it's like a 2-1. It's never like a. There's hardly any drama, except the ones that we imbue it as fans. Bloody hell! This is a bit painful. This. Trent out to Salah. Salah against. Comes across. Ball just goes right across the penalty area, and Man United scramble it away. Curtis Jones. Thiago to Curtis Jones. God, I actually can't. There's a point in this. It's like if we don't score it, Robertson goes for the cross, but deflects off of Pogba. Still, Curtis has it now. Cross out to Alexander-Arnold. Forces Lindelof to do the splits to clear it away. Oh my God. Counter-attack from Man United. Rashford takes too long with it. And Fabinho, thank God, gets back and takes the ball off of his toe. Oh, blimmin' heck. It was just it. We had possession, slipped in a challenge, and Man United were on the counter attack. And my heart just felt like it was dropping. This is not good for us if it ends as a draw.
Few minutes, Robson putting balls in from the left, and that one from Alexander-Arnold, and brilliant players from Lindelof, and then to this. And you just think they use that Cavani run, and you think there's no ways he turns there. Fabinho can catch him just brilliantly.
It's encouraged Manchester United though. Here comes Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka, ball, Pogba. What a fucking save by Alisson Becker.
Pogba rose what might have been.
Well, this season Liverpool haven't looked like
Oh my God.
team in the league as they did last season. But I think everyone agreed they've got the best goalkeeper in the league.
Bloody hell. We literally have the best goalkeeper in the league, and there's just no denying it. He's taken all the power of that shot out with him, with his chest in his hands. We really do not look. I thought that was a goal. I thought that was a real goal there. I became paralyzed by the fear of it. Bloody hell. Corner whipped in. Fuck's sake. Again. Alisson basically saves us. Pushes it just far enough out so that they don't tap it in. Jeez. Ball comes in. Missed by everyone. Pogba comes off a shoulder, falls. Rashford tries to knock it with the outside of his foot. And Alisson dives, gets his feet to it, hands to it, and pushes it away. Just beyond. Oh my God, Divock Origi's coming on. 6 minutes plus extra time, and Bobby's come off. I need a Divock Origi miracle goal here. I think we all do. Because a few minutes ago we thought, this game's really boring. And now they're just having chance after chance, basically. And we're not having any. And we've struggled for chances all game. That's really frustrating.
Fabinho where to go to the play facing the ball.
Origi's just come onto that left. Sadio Mane's gone centre forward now.
Sadio Mane's gone central.
That's very well. He's back to goal. Laid off to Jones. Origi's got height at the far post.
Again, it's the crossing from our fullbacks. Really poor. We've had 18 attempts. On target 3. They've had more on target. And this is really exhausting now. Just, we have the quality. Come on, man. Like, we're now not even able to just get a hold of the ball. Everything's just falling to them.
Never lost the Premier League away game with Manchester United. He's been in the club almost a year. McTominay, Pogba. Run here with the makeshift centre back Jordan Henderson.
Pogba wins a throw in.
To get there, but the support's not too quick. Come up and receive it.
Yeah. Well, man of the match contender tonight has to be Alisson. That'll be the first question after the end of the game. Who was the man of the match? And I'm going to give it to Alisson. You know, if it wasn't, you know, he's made countless saves, you know, that seemed almost impossible for them not to go in, and he stopped them from, you know, killing us off here. We have been really effective. He's been really effective today. And again, like, this is exhausting. This is really exhausting. This actually hurts. Why is that a Man United free kick? We won the ball. And now we've been fouled, and yet they give the ball and possession to Man United. Fernandez comes off for Greenwood. Oh my God. Thank goodness.
You should be going off. No, look at him. He's injured. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, now there's a bit of a little tit for tat argument between Bruno Fernandes and Wijnaldum. Milner's coming on for Wijnaldum. So they're both coming. Okay. Genie's off, Milner on. 88 minutes. Plus extra time, whatever that means anymore. Whatever that means these days. Fernandes is not happy about coming off here at all. It's not had his best day, but he's been really dangerous at times. And I for one, I'm glad that he's coming off.
Who's gone into Bruno Fernandes' spot. So Greenwood's going out that right hand side.
Brooding Bruno. Cavani. I said earlier, 5 of the last 8 games Old Trafford here in the Premier League have been draws, close to making it 6 out of 9. There's a fixture by and large. I'm sure you guys would say we needed to lose. Obviously, it was great to win, but it must have been a sore one. Pogba. Shaw's throw. Pogba. Money in the middle. Rashford has a look at. You can see him. Shaw's seen it. Henderson sweeps it away. Manchester United leading that particular table, as well as the table is the Premier League. But we are very close to Liverpool failing to score for 3 games in a row.
Wow. Very, very close to not for going 3 games in a row without even scoring. This is really, really bizarre. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine if Origi did something here? It's felt like such a long time since we've had a last-minute winner. Since a last-minute winner, like a proper last-minute winner. You know, it feels like literally forever since we've had that. And we were doing it all the time last season. Come on, we just need this to go off someone's ass, basically.
Turn themselves into challengers in the last couple of months.
Yeah. One sec. Yeah? Okay, I'll be 2 minutes. Right. I'm gonna have to cut this live stream short here. Yeah, I'm being called by the family, so I'm gonna have to sign off here. 1 minute to go. This is unbelievable. I can't believe we're about to go 3 games without even scoring. Shaw is injured, so this will mean more time.
Wanted the handball to Alexander Arnold, then just follows through. Second follow through.
Added time to added time. The bottom line is better for him than it is for Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, this isn't going to help us out.
He's got to find a way to get his team scoring again. Manager of the champions. And back for Alisson. He's been a real threat to this unbeaten home record, which is going to go to 68 games.
Oh, ref, come on. That's really bad.
Still time for Liverpool.
We have a free kick here late on. This will be the last chance for anyone on the pitch.
But how ambitious they're setting up to make sure they don't get counter-attacked on. Fabinho is going forward. It must be the last play.
Oh my God.
The last set play.
Trent, come on, man. Oh, come on. Why the fuck is he playing it short? And it's just been cleared away, and that's it. That was awful. That was really bad. Right. Thank you, everyone, for watching tonight's stream. I'm really bad. It's really gutting that we have no chances to speak of, really. No goals. But yeah, I guess that's how it is sometimes. Take care, everyone. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.